I rank the top 20 college football programs, top 25 of all time. And the top 5 or 6 are pretty easy. It's Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Michigan, Ohio State, USC, Alabama. So those are like your top 6. And then your next group, it gets a little tougher. Auburn is higher than you'd think. Florida State, Texas is lower than you think. They barely make the next 5. Miami, Tennessee, historically, they've been bad the last 10 years, but historically, Tennessee's up there. Then the next 5 are like Georgia, Florida, Clemson, LSU, Wisconsin barely makes it. But BYU, interestingly enough, is very viable in the next tier. BYU's like in there. I mean, conference titles, NFL players, relevance. They're good every year, bowl game success. They're one of those programs that BYU is one of those programs that you just don't think of as a top 25 all-time program, but I would argue they're successful as an independent program. Only Notre Dame and BYU are really successful. Now, it's not Notre Dame's brand. It's not top 10, top 12 all-time, but it's a real brand. The problem is they have, at their university, no academic freedom. They limit their students' expression that opposes the church doctrine. And because of that, the Big Ten doesn't want them, the Pac-10 doesn't want them, the ACC won't take them, and the SEC doesn't need them. So the question is, would the presidents of the Big 12, with a university that limits students' expression that opposes any of the church doctrine, it's called lack of academic freedom, would the Big 12 presidents let them in? The Big Pac-10, because they're good enough to play in the Pac-10. They're good enough to be in the Big 10. Absolutely. They wouldn't dominate either conference. They'd be in the middle somewhere. But if you're wondering why BYU doesn't get in, that is the reason why.